Hey everyone, and welcome back to Skyblock. Our Skyblock world has always been defined by 4 towers in each one of the cardinal directions. I think this is north? Yeah, north, east, south, and west. Surrounding a center platform that's just full of our mini farms. Yes? Now, 3 of those 4 towers are pretty well completed. One of the 4 towers is almost completely done. That's the Iron Golem Tower. The Mob Farm Tower it's getting there. It's getting there. And the Slime Farm / Squid Farm / Sugarcane Farm / Tree Farm Tower, it's on its way too. But we've been neglecting the tower here. And that's what we're going to work on today. So the first thing that I want to do is update our villager trading hall. So I was, in between this episode and last, I was trading all the string that we get from the hostile mob farm. Goodness, I couldn't think of the name for a second. Trading all the string that we get from the hostile mob farm against a Fletcher. The Fletcher only has 3 trades. He gets a string trade, a bow trade, and an arrow trade, which doesn't give you a whole lot of chances for resets. Well, he locked. Which means we had to pop him in the face with an arrow, which is kind of sad. But now I had to reactivate the breeders, and it's just been a whole process trying to make sure that these guys stay active, trying to make sure that we're getting good new villagers, and we actually do have good new villagers. Check this out. On my new toolsmith, Silk Touch on an iron pickaxe, and then Silk Touch again on the diamond pickaxe, which is fan-freaking-tastic. I wrote down, because we're now looking at new villagers, I wrote down on all these signs what good trades are. The Cleric, that's a pretty bad Rotten Flesh trade, but I'm not too upset about it. We got the 4 Redstone trade, and now we have a 3 Emerald for Bottle of Enchanting trade. And if you guys have been following the live stream over on twitch.tv/NimsTV, you'll know how excited I am for the Bottle of Enchanting trade. Anyway, I want to make some upgrades here. We're going to make it much easier to activate the breeding process and hopefully clean up the design of this farm greatly. The goal, the hope, the dream is to move a breeding pair of villagers, so essentially these 2 guys, into this room. Which means that I would now be able to trade with them. I'd be able to throw them food much easier. I'd just be able to do just about anything I wanted in order to reactivate their breeding. Then I should be able to, so now if the breeding pair is in this room, I should be able to hook this room up into the water current, so I don't need this water current going through the center. It's just kind of in the way. Additionally, I'm hoping that I'll be able to, and let's do this real quick before a new villager enters this area, I'm hoping that I'll be able to replace a good part of this room with walls like this, and by doing so, it just makes it a little bit more open. The wall takes up less space. We'll be able to, right, it'll just feel more open than it currently does. It'll just feel much bigger, and that's the plan. I replaced all the stairs with cobblestone walls now, and it already feels significantly larger. I think the thing that I want to work on now is moving a breeding pair of villagers into here. I've been giving it some thought. I don't think that we're going to be able to move these 2 guys up. They might just be lost. We might drop them into the void. I don't know. But we can probably take something like this butcher here and push him into that room. We might be able to take, I don't know, what's another villager that we're not particularly attached to? The librarian? I don't think you've got very good trades. Protection 4, meh. Dude, Curse of Vanishing? You're so bad. You're so bad. What's the other trade that you've got? Feather Falling? Blah. So I think what we'll do is we can take, say, the butcher and shove him into this room, and the librarian and shove him into this room, and then we'll be able to do something like grab some chickens, grab some paper, and then trade with them, and then that activates breeding again. But before we do that, I need to make sure that they don't escape, and we're going to use a similar method here that we used over on the Iron Golem Tower. Yes, tower. And we're going to place some string down underneath some carpet, and this just drops straight to void. But because it's carpet and string, mobs don't see it as a viable walking path, so they don't attempt to walk across it. They just see it as a hole into the void. So we're going to do something similar to that over here. And I'm not sure if we want to put that spot like right here, again, taking out these blocks, or do we want to put it on the inside? Well, we've already kind of got an established baseline of being right here, so why don't we continue this baseline and make it on the outside? I think that makes perfect sense to me. So we're just going to pop out the wood. Wood, thank you. I kind of want this cracked cobble, or the cracked brick, but then all of this cobblestone I'm fine losing. String, string, string. Actually, we need more string, string, string. String, string, string again? Okay, and now it's totally safe to walk across. Boop. But mobs won't be able to leave it. I think next... No. I'm gonna... What did I just pick up? Probably a block. That was left behind whenever I removed all the stairs from earlier. All of this can go away. I don't think that we really use anything here. The chests aren't that important. I mean, they're largely empty. Just a few emeralds. Just a few emeralds, chat room. Okay, and then I gotta figure out how we're going to set up the water. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's a torch right here. So the water can't go there. What if we put like a glass block? Hang on, let me get... What if we go like a glass block like this? So this is a glass block, then we put a slab here. I'd still be able to trade, but then my baby villagers that are created here won't be able to jump out. We'll then put some sort of... I don't have many solid blocks on me. Let's pretend that these crafting tables are solid blocks. Oh, I can't put it here because he's clipping through the corner. You little butt. So pretend that there's solid blocks in both of these corners. And then we could put a water stream here. And then this could move to a center point, say like right here. And then... Okay, cool. And then that would lead up to the second floor. And where does that then drop me off at? Outside. Okay, cool. This doesn't affect my second floor at all. And then I just have to connect this water up with, what is the beginning? Like right here-ish? Yeah, something like that. Oh, we just got a new villager. Do you hear it? Everything just triggered. Hang on, we gotta go look what he is. Ow. Are you a farmer? You're a Fletcher. Oh, this is the villager that I lost. I lost to Fletcher. And now I have a new Fletcher. What is the string trade? 15 to 20 string. 20 string. You are literally the most expensive Fletcher possible. You're a butt. Maybe we use him as one of the breeding pairs too. I don't know. Okay. We do have a plan though. The only thing that I've got to figure out is the water stream. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's see if I can get this built with you guys here with me. So the idea is I'm going to have the villagers both standing on this block here. I've already put these solid blocks into place by just using a piston, powering them, sliding the block over. So I didn't have to worry about this guy in the corner. Then what I'd like to do is... So we need water. Dang, I forgot water buckets. That's alright. That's alright. We have, I want to say a ton of them like right here. Okay, cool. 2 water buckets. That's all I need. Actually, I think I'm going to need even more than that. But it's fine. It's fine. So we go something like... Where's those stone pressure plates? So we'll put the villagers here. We then put a wall here. Then we'll have, say, another pressure plate right there. And this will indicate, this will prevent water from flowing down, which is going to be where the baby villagers just chill until they grow up. And then we'll have a fence gate, so that way we have an air block there. And something like that makes perfect sense to me. So water, and now all of our baby villagers will be ejected off of this block thanks to the hitbox of their parents. Then those baby villagers will flow down here until they're in this spot, and then they'll just sit here and, you know, they won't be able to reach the water that's above them that we're going to put So this is all going to be filled in. I don't think we actually fill this in because as they bounce, they might suffocate. So those are just aesthetic blocks, nothing of importance. So we can get rid of all of these stairs. And then something like cobblestone, just solid blocks. It doesn't really matter what they are. Here, probably some more along there. And then this should all be cobble as well. And then this would be our water tube. So immediately above this is our water tube that would take them up. So I'm going to go ahead and fill the rest of that in. And then do I have just a thing of glass? Do I have any gray glass? That would probably look a little better. Hey, I do. So some gray glass right here. Actually, before I do that, I should probably go about moving my villagers in. And we want 2 villagers that are basically guaranteed to never lock. So a butcher is pretty nice, and I think I can get a better butcher. What's that chicken trade? 14. Where is my butcher? 14 to 18 on the chicken trade. Oh, it is actually the literal best chicken trade. Okay, what about the librarian? The librarian's never going to lock. And then the farmer, you've got a 17, 15. The farmer, 17, 15. So the 15's perfect, but the 17 is only average. Well, okay. We definitely know that we're going to be pulling the butcher out, right? Excuse you, butcher. Could you come with me, please? How do we go about getting you out of here? Escape, please. Walk away. You're free to go into this hole. But still, that is a type of freedom. I don't want to have to hit you, dude. I don't have any water. Here, let's just grab this water real quick. Oh, well, there went some torches. That's something else that I want to do here, is update the lighting. So that way it's not nearly as bad. Am I going to push you back into the corner? No! Okay, here we go. And see, now that's open, so I got to quickly put that back. We're going to fill this back in, ready for the next villager. And, oh, wow! Just immediately a leather worker. Hang on, I gotta check what a leather worker's trades are, because maybe we put him over here with the butcher. The leather worker has a few more trades than, say, a Fletcher does, so I'm gonna try to get the leather worker out, and of course I fail miserably, as is typical. Oh, hey, okay, cool. Works perfectly for me. And that's back open, that's good. So now all I've gotta do is push you in here with the other villager. And then, okay, so this is going to be a little awkward. So we've got to go glass, piston, solid, and we're going to glass, and then piston? No. Okay, can I destroy? That block probably has water on it. I need to get this piston in the correct spot. You know what? This works. Okay, so we'll just do this. Push them into place. And then stone slab. Oh, you guys are... That's awfully dark. That's awfully dark. Maybe we go get some glowstone or something in order to make it a little bit less miserable. Oh, well, with the glass, it makes it better. Okay, cool. So there's a breeding pair. And then... Let's see. I want to see where that water pillar is going to come up at. Okay. This is very usable right here. Very usable indeed. So we'll probably have to change the direction that the floor flows a bit, because right now it's acting as if the starting point is right here, which is okay. I think we'll probably take the floor or the water up to here. We then take it across. This is pretty simple. We've got 3 wide, which is perfect for the water. It's almost like it's made to fit. And then we just make this cell the starting cell, and then we'll have it, you know, and then it connects in perfectly. We just take this all the way around again. And then rather than this cell being the last cell, we just take this current and basically connect it because, yeah, see, there's the current here. So we'll just connect it to, I don't know, where would that be? We'll just connect it to this here. So instead of it having this L this L right here, we'll just connect this guy. I don't have any, what happened to all my glass blocks? Did I put them in the chest? No. I could have sworn I had a ton of glass on me. Anyway, we'll just connect them to this here from there, and then it should connect pretty easily. So the room will feel much more open once we do that. Lastly, I think since this pair is going to go away, we'll have to bring this floor up, or excuse me, the mock village up a bit. So it'll need to go from however far down that is. I think it'll need to come up like 5 blocks, 6 blocks, something like that. Which means that instead of dropping these 2 into the void, we'll probably drop the, what are they called? The nitwit, the green robe into the void, and then we'll take whatever the other one is. Brown robe, maybe? Oh, he's a white apron, so it's a butcher. We'll probably take him and put him in our new mock village. Okie doke, so this has been going pretty easily so far. So I've just taken that back water stream, filled it in with solid, well, you know, water source blocks, and we've now basically arrived at the existing water channel. Yeah, am I safe to destroy that? Should be. Cool. Okay, so this doesn't line up correctly, but I think this is easy enough to fix. I think that's literally the solution. And then I gotta get out of here. And I don't have Silk Touch for all of those people that are cringing because I'm destroying glass without Silk Touch. It's okay. I can village or trade. Get more glass. It's not a big deal. I promise. So we can put that glass back. Both of our villagers are in there. However, they are stacked. Probably want some snowballs to unstack them at some point. But that's fine. That's fine. That's for a future thing. So this spot is open. We've got to get better elevator too. That's something else that we've got to do. Okay, so as they would come up this water stream, they would get right here. And this looks like it's perfect. I think that's done. And then because this fills in, it fills in the block, which suffocates. So the only thing that we've got to do now is that water system that we previously had here now needs to move. Oh, no! Mistakes. Okay, it didn't destroy the carpet. That's the only thing that I'm really worried. Hey, that was supposed to be a torch. We're gonna fix the lighting. I promise. We're gonna go through and fix the lighting. So I've just got to do the same thing here. I've got to correct this current. So it'll be something like that. Move it over, and then this is the established. Is that what we did on that side? Okay, cool. And so, yeah, that's good. And then that should connect. And okay. So we want, nope. Not quite. I'm running out of blocks here. Oh well. Problem solved. So then this system should now flow in this direction. So we would get pushed, and it seems like it's working. So then I need to fill this in, and then you should continue moving this way. And do you just arrive safely? You do. So, okay, I think this is done. I mean, we've just got to move up the floor, but as far as the pathing is concerned, they do a full channel. Let's just go jump in it and see what happens. That's going to be the best way to test this. So we start out as a baby right here, right? And so we're a baby, and all we get to do is hold space. And, you know, there would be a roof there, so I stop holding space. I'm just holding space. Okay, so this is the first thing. I'm going to teleport across just to pretend that there's water there. And then, again, we continue. Yes. Looking great so far. And I just hold space. Dude, this is like the lamest roller coaster ride. But it does work. It does work. And this is the part where we haven't added the roof. And then we make it all the way back around. And there's my phone going off. And then, yes, this is done. Man, that was so much easier to correct the current than I thought it was going to be. Awesome. Awesome. So happy. Oh my gosh, this room is so much cleaner. I was able to take out that center pillar, just connected these up, everything. I mean, obviously, we need to do something with the lighting now. And I have left the water down there because there is just a single villager. And I'm like, we haven't turned on this breeding pair yet. Actually, let's do that real fast. What is it? Leather, and it'd be raw chicken for him. So let's see. Do we even need to move anything, or will they just breed already? So we're kind of low on raw chicken. Actually, that's kind of something interesting is all of these chickens in here count against the passive mob cap. Remember how we upgraded the passive mob cap, or the passive mob farm a few episodes ago? All of the cedar chickens are now named after Patreons. So I think, as an example, I think there's Garethor, Zyle, Al, Flame Wheel, and I think there's one more in there, but I can't remember off the top of the stream. We did that on live stream, again, over at twitch.tv/NimsTV. I need leather, which is probably going to be best coming out of the fishing farm. And there's some leather. And let's see if we can activate this breeding pair. Now, see, he's already got the hearts. So does that mean that they're in range of the... Maybe, I don't know. Okay, well, they're right on top of each other, which makes this a little difficult. You guys want to split up a little bit, please? Nah, they're literally right on top of each other. Let's see what happens in a second. Awesome, and they finally pathed apart all on their own, so I can finally reach the leather worker. Let's do a big old bulk trade with him. I mean, yeah, this works. Heck, I think I can even get his experience. But only if I do that. We could probably just change this block here with another slab. Like this. And then we could even get the experience from the villagers that are only the breeding pair. We don't really care about these guys' trade. I do have particles on. So but because of the block immediately above his head, I can't tell if they're in breed mode or not. I don't know. Let's get some carrots and maybe see that way. Oh, I didn't even need the carrots. I just saw hearts. Do it one more time. Do it one more time so that way we can get it on camera, please. Please? Come on. Just one more. Just one more. No. Okay. Well, I do know that they are in breed mode. I saw the hearts. Everything's good. Man, how many baby villagers do we have? We've got 2 now. Ah, they're both clerics. They're both the pink robes. And I don't know if we need the pink robe because we've already got a really good... I mean, I think technically we can get a better... Where is it? 36 to 40 rotten flesh. We could technically get a better rotten flesh trade. But with a perfect redstone trade and a perfect bottle of enchanting trade, I don't know if I'm too concerned about it. Oh, you know what we've got to do? We've got to name our boots from last episode. That's it. Okay. Teresa GG suggested the boots of Hermes. And it was the highest comment regarding names on the previous video. So that's what we're going to name them. Thank you guys so much for the feedback. There we go. Boots of Hermes. Protection 4, Feather Falling 4, Mending. Unbreaking 3. Thank you for keeping me from, you know, killing myself to fall damage. I appreciate you, Boots. Also, I do want to say thank you to everybody that left feedback about that tree farm. We should be able to see a tutorial. I have a roadmap for tutorials on their way. I think it's about 4 tutorials out because there are some precursor things that need to come out first before we make the tree farm. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys. Oh, yeah, there he is! Thank you guys so much for watching, and I want to give another shout out to my patrons. Without your guys' support, this would not be possible. Thanks again. See you next time in Skyblock.